said. Thanks for coming out. Special thanks to Dave for giving me a new way to ruin my life on a Friday night. So my name is Ryan Witt, and I'm a scientist at the University of Newcastle. You might have noticed my last name there. And I just want to let you know that as far as wit goes, my dad actually says I've got plenty. It's just not the type you think. He says I'm actually a bit of a fuckwit. I'm also a wildlife ecologist, which means I have to go outside to places like this and look for cute animals. It sucks. My research is all about koalas and finding new ways to count them in New South Wales. So tonight, I'm going to tell you why drones are great for koalas. So when I tell people that I study koalas, they always ask me three things. Have you ever held a koala? One's held me. Do koalas really sleep all day? They do, but they also move more than you think. And my personal favourite, can you catch chlamydia from a koala? I don't know about you, but I really want a copy of their Google history. So we say that there are tens of thousands of koalas in New South Wales. But this is really mostly guesswork. Koalas in New South Wales are actually really hard to find. And to try to understand their numbers, I used to have to go on really long bush walks to really nice places, and it was exhausting. And I kind of looked like a bit of a loser. I used to have to wear head torches and look for their eyeshine. I used to have to put recorders out so the males could call out to the females and we could pick them up. And I even had to walk around looking for koala poop. The problem with this method really is you might have noticed that I kind of look like your typical Newcastle beach dude. So, I couldn't be seen down in Merriweather with my socks rolled up above my pants, my head torch on, sniffing koala shit. Would have looked like a bit of a loser. The other problem is, you know how owners begin looking like their dogs? Well, I began taking on some traits of a koala. Like, I tried to become a vegetarian. I started calling out to females from really far away. And I really wanted to maximise my chill time down the beach. So I had no other choice. To start researching drones, to spy on koalas. That's right, I'm a bit of a watcher. Sexy koala. We all love koalas, don't we? Yeah. Some more than others, maybe. But koalas are actually endangered in New South Wales, which for those of you that are here for maths and stats means they're a bit fucked. So, sadly, it is possible that we might lose koalas one day. After the bushfires, a bunch of politicians said they wanted to double koala numbers in New South Wales, even though we had no reliable estimates and no reliable ways to count them. 2 years after the bushfires, they cleared 45,000 hectares of native trees and shrubs right across New South Wales. That night stands 57,000 rugby league fields. It would take the Knights another 2,000 years to play on that many fields. Land clearing like this continues. 8,800 rugby league fields cleared from the promised Great Koala National Park. All the while, politicians are on the front page of newspapers doing things like this, like this, and like this. It's all good because it's a cute baby. Oh, wait a second, oh no, fuck me. So, true New spirit, we took this on in a bit of a dare. Never back down. With some funding from some great not-for-profit organisations, some friends and I went rollerblading. No. We gave finding koalas a red hot crack. And right here in Newcastle, we created a drone method that can find koalas. That saves money, is fast, is accurate, and transparent. And the great news is, friends, that it's now been uptaken into public policy. Which means that anytime a developer wants to get out a chainsaw, that a biodiversity assessment that includes a drone survey has to be a part of that process. So, and hopefully, well, we all hope that it keeps the bastards honest. Our drone method is also great for counting koalas, so we can find them and count them. Our method is also about counting koalas, and later this year we're going to have research coming out that for the first time shows that we can estimate koala numbers with drones right across the landscape. So how do we do this? Well, it's through a combination of drones, little thermal imaging cameras, and spotlights. So it's the power of these technologies in combination that allows this to happen. But it's not perfect. It works really well in winter and at night, and it doesn't work so well in the hotter months because there's no thermal contrast. So that kind of means the koalas are invisible even though they're there, which is actually lifestyle appropriate. It means that I can spend 3 months at work and 9 months at the beach absolutely not drinking beer. I don't do that. So, koalas stand out when it's cold because there's thermal contrast in the environment and they're hotter than the environment at this time. Like little hot potatoes in truth. Or, as I prefer to think, koalas are hot. Yeah. That's actually on my dating profile. Not kidding. 39, single, no kids. Let's just appreciate that side. Likes the beach, coffee, and watching. We're looking for female koala or woman willing to become one. You bring the gum leaves and I'll bring the chlamydia. So how fast is this all really? Well, to learn this part, we're going to have to do a bit of a role play. So you stay over there, and I'll stay over here, consent's important. Not downplaying it. Okay, so here we go. Imagine you are a koala. You're up in a tree. Maybe you're munching on some leaves, about to chill out, have some relaxed time. Got your phone out, maybe you're swiping right on a few sexy koalas from your neighbourhood. When you hear a sound off in the distance, seems to be getting a bit closer. It's right above you. A few moments later, 12:05 a.m. There's a weird light in the sky. Another 20 seconds later, the beam of light is right upon you, and you think to yourself, what the fuck? Aliens are real. I'm about to be abducted and probed. So all of that, friends, less than 2 minutes. That takes less than 2 minutes once you find a koala. I know that sounds really scary, ladies, but less than 2 minutes is fine. It's okay. It's not bad. It's good. So, the truth is out there. And sometimes we do use drones to help us find koalas. Sometimes they do kind of get probed. But it's for a good reason. It's for a good reason. We get veterinary health assessments, which can help with koala disease. We can use drones to help find koalas to rescue them after a significant event like a flood or bushfire. And we can even add little backpacks to koalas, so we can watch their movements and see where Blinky's spreading all the chlamydia. So drones are great for koalas, and they're also great for their sexy friends, like the endangered greater glider, a bunch of marsupials I made up on AI, and cuties like wombats, gliders, and wallabies. Drones are so good that they can even detect really big dicks. That photo is real, by the way. So friends, when you're lying in bed and it's midnight, and you hear that zzz off in the distance, don't panic. It's not coming from your drawer. It's just your friendly neighborhood koala. Thanks so much for having me. You've been great.